All right, guys, we're gonna do a hard part comb over. I hope you guys like it. Let's see what you guys think.
And this is the AKA Pull Your Girlfriend comb over, cause yeah, moms really love me.
And guys, we're not going super close like with a 1 up here. We're gonna keep it more like a 3, but still have it nice and clean, have that shadow really show. And then what, Dizzy, do you want to line up or not?
Yes.
All right, sick.
And I gotta look spiffy for this TV commercial, so.
Oh, nice. See you guys, television commercial going down.
You know, it's you know what? Honestly, I know it's gonna be broadcasted on a nationwide channel.
Oh wow!
I don't know which channel exactly yet, though. I'll get all the details of it, but yeah, I gotta film at 12:30 today.
And what's the commercial about?
So it's there's a community in Rio Rancho called Mariposa.
Oh, cool.
And it's for a real estate company, and what they're doing is they're putting out a TV commercial to advertise to people to go out there and purchase those homes in that little community. And I guess it's also like a timeshare too as well. There's some of them that are timeshares. So I think that they're trying to push it out there like that. But I know it's something along those lines. I don't know exactly, but I know that it has to do with the real estate industry.
Nice. So if anyone out there is looking to go to Rio Rancho, they those Mariposa homes. And I've heard a lot about them, guys, so they sound nice.
They're real fancy homes. It's a nice area. I think they even got like a little restaurant out there, if I'm not mistaken, real. So yeah, it's a little community out in the desert. But
yeah, there was a homie that bred French bulldogs that lived out in that neighborhood, and Kent comes here for a haircut.
Oh really?
Yeah. So I was like, oh shit.
You know, I would love to have one of those houses out there, but for me, the drive is what, like me personally, the drive is like crazy out there. You know.
What's it, like 30 minutes or
yeah,
less?
because Mariposa's pretty far, bro.
Well, so when you say pretty far, so how far is it from like McMahon and Unser?
Oh shit, it's probably like a good 15 minutes maybe, like time wise.
Oh yeah, so now I get it. So it's a good drive. That's about 40 minutes from here.
But I mean, it's beautiful though if you like your privacy, you like the quietness.
Or if you live at work in Rio Rancho.
Yeah, then it's even better because then you don't really have to leave out of Rio, right? So I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, but I love going around Albuquerque though. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like a reality TV show.
I almost bought one of those lofts downtown for 100 Gold Street.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting the house in High Desert instead. Dude, I could have pictured us doing all kinds of shit downtown.
Yeah.
I want to go get one of those lofts again.
It'd be badass, bro.
Oh yeah. Set up a studio right there.
I don't mind living in, you know, the middle of downtown.
Nah, me neither.
I think it'd be cool. Even though I'm not like a partier like that, I mean, it's still cool to have the interaction of people, everything that goes on.
Yeah, I agree. Well, and I think your boy Santi and everything too, and say he likes it with the downtown thing, so that would make sense to have a little pit stop.
Oh yeah.
Now you're not drinking and driving, so anyone that does drink, you know what I mean? It's like you can run up to the room and drink and then come back down, or...
Yeah. And Santi's young. I think Santi just turned 21 last year.
Yeah.
So he's...
That's the only reason I mentioned that, because he's still at that age.
Yep. He's funnier than fuck. I love Santi, bro. Like, from one content creator to another, he is definitely a big figure here. And I think some people don't really, like, give him the credit that is deserved, or people don't really know him because he hits a different demographic in age groups.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think fucking Santi's badass, bro. I mean, I made a few videos with him that have gone viral.
Sick.
You know, a couple of them have hit a few 100,000. One of them hit 2 million.
Oh, wow.
Almost 2 million is like 1.7. And then another video that he had posted, we hit like almost 600,000 K on it. So, you know, we posted some pretty funny content together.
For all of you guys that want to know who he is or wondering who he is by this time in the chair or whatever, go look on TikTok, go look on Instagram, The Real Dizzy Lokes, and you'll find him on there.
You know, you'll find me smiling. with these pearly whites, throwing up the deuces. Yep, the real.
If you guys like my content, go subscribe to his for sure.
Yeah, I do a lot of funny shit. I try to make people laugh. I'm pretty outlandish, non-filtered. So if anybody is sensitive to that type of stuff, then probably don't follow me because you might get mad later on down the line. But if you have an open mind and you're just you have that sense of humor, you're gonna love my page.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know anybody that doesn't like your page.
I know a few people, but it's always because and it's never because they know me personally or whatever. They're just just hating. You know what I mean? Like they're like, oh, I can't stand this guy, and I'm like, for what? Why? What did I do to you? You don't even know me.
You're real professional, dude. Just to kind of give the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
If someone wanted to know, he's real professional.
Yeah.
So it's like you're a lot more professional. You know, I've seen your Instagram and everything, and you know, you guys fool around a lot. You fool around a lot.
Yeah.
But it's like all in all, you're real professional when it comes to the content and the creation of the content.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty good to see.
Yeah, definitely. And then also too, like going on podcasts and stuff like that. Like, I'll be there on time. I'm not gonna show up late. I'm not gonna have this entitlement where I feel like I'm deserved to have certain sort of special treatment being your guest. But you know, everybody that I've gone to their podcasts and collabed on their channels and stuff, they've been real respectful and they've been real cool. And you know, it's not even, it doesn't even feel like content. It feels like we're just having a conversation with the homies. You know.
Yeah, that's the best way.
Yeah, that's the best way. It's like it's organic, you know what I mean? Because you can tell when people are putting on a fake act, you know? Yeah, I got some funny video ideas later. I got, there's some hot topics that I just can't help but clown.
Nice.
I'm that one friend that always laughs in the most fucked up situation, and everybody gets mad at them for laughing and thinking it's funny or cracking jokes, and I'm that guy because I can't help it. I just speak what's on my mind, you know.
And guys, I'm going to start making more haircut videos, so I see you guys leaving the comments about that. I appreciate you wanting the haircut videos. I will make them 100% for sure. I'm also going to get you guys a camera and some other equipment. I'm in the midst of setting that up. So you guys will hopefully enjoy that.
Oh, yeah.
And nothing will change, guys. It's all going to be the same elite shit. Here are the haircuts. If you guys want to see anything, let me know. I could do anything you want.
Yep, he could put you a mohawk, a faux hawk, a reverse mohawk. He'll get you a mullet.
Cut your hair anywhere you want, whatever.
Give you the ball haircut, the Edgar, whatever, he got you.
Oh yeah, the Edgarito, it's all fuck, my God.
you know what, when I see the Edgar haircut, what it reminds me of?
Yeah.
Like little Lord Fourquads, you know.
Yeah, it does. My God, that's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
The Cholo Fourquads, oh God damn.
I automatically assume there's going to be trouble when I see a gang of Edgars.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not even going to lie, bro. If I see face tattoos and an Edgar haircut, I'm like, something's going to get shot up here.
Yeah, something's going on.
Yeah, or somebody's going to get something stolen from them or something. It's bound to happen. But shout out to the Edgars that are good Edgars. But
yeah, and then he's like, one of the moms, oh, he's not getting an Edgar haircut. If you could have it curlier and then do a low taper, and it's like, God damn. Just line his bangs up, and it's like, wait a minute. It's like, that's an Edgar.
Yep. That's literally an Edgar. I mean, I can't wait till that fad passes.
Yeah, it's a trip.
And not to hate anybody with an Edgar, if you're pulling chicks and that's your thing, cool, whatever. But
yeah, it's a trip.
My personal thing, I can't help but you know when on Dumb and Dumber when Jim Carrey hangs out the window.
It looks like that with Lord Farquhar. That's exactly what I swear to God. That's exactly what it looks like, dude. Yep. You nailed it with that fucking. I was like, damn. That shit looks crazy.
And then like I've even seen like little Edgars out here talking like they're from like Atlanta or something.
I know, dude. That's what I'm like. I don't get that part. It's like, look, when I went to Atlanta, I didn't get that part. I was like, I don't get that part in Texas either. But it's like, all right.
Yeah, the lingo is pretty crazy in other parts like that. But I think what's happening is social media is making it more, I guess you could say, broader. And because of that, of its reach, a lot of the youngsters are adapting to one style of lingo.
Yeah.
And so lingos from different areas are going to start slowly fading away. You know what I mean? They might not fade away completely, but they're going to get pretty normalized where it's going to be like one universal lingo across the country.
I could see that.
And I mean, I'm hearing it every day with these kids. Like they're not talking like how I talked when I was growing up, you know? And when I was growing up, we didn't have social media like that. So we talked like how people talked in the culture that were locally, you know? The way our families talked and shit, you know? But now social media is showing all these youngsters the, you know, stuff from other parts of the U.S. and all of a sudden it's like this universal lingo is just with among the youngsters now. And I don't really hear the New Mexico lingo that much within them anymore.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. I guess I haven't noticed it because I'm not really, you're in the public eye a lot more, but you know, I haven't experienced the youth as much.
Yeah. I mean,
that'd be a good thing to know, though. That's sad to hear, then.
Yeah, so like,
because we have a real particular way of talking here and everything.
Right, and it's not just here; it's like other places too. You know what I mean? It's other parts in the United States. So everybody's gonna just slowly develop this universal lingo through the whole country, and
it's starting to tie together.
Yeah.
I can see it because I've been flying around too, and it's like that same lingo, same vibe. It's
same style, same behavior, same everything, same with the lingo. You know, you hear these kids saying, "Hey, chat." Like my girlfriend's daughter looked at me and goes, "Hey, that's cool, chat." And I was like, "What did you just call me?"
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean? I'm like, "Chat." I'm like, "Are you live streaming? Like, what the hell are you talking about?"
My God.
Because when I'm live streaming, that's what I call my chat. I'm like, "What's up, chat?" You know. But whenever I hear somebody saying it in real life, it's like, you know that those are live streamers that are talking to their audience that they're streaming in front of. It's not like dude, right? Like chat and dude are two different things, you know? What was another one? Skibbity something?
I haven't heard that.
Some other shit. Skibbity toilet, or I don't know what the fuck, bro.
And where did you hear that one?
I heard it from my daughter's, my girlfriend's daughter, actually.
That's good to keep up on that. They're just...
And my daughter, she has like, she always says bruh.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Bruh for everything's bruh.
I knew a lady and then she was doing that with her daughter. So it was like, Jesus Christ. I swear to God, I was like, wow.
Or if you say, and it's funny because when we say it, they go, "Oh my God, don't talk like that." And you're like, "What? Why?" They're like, "Because it sounds like that's not like what your age range talks like." And I'm like, "So you're calling me old?" They're like, "Yeah. The music you grew up on is considered classic now."
It is.
And I was like, "That's fucked up." And then like the further I think about it, I'm like, well, they consider a car that's 30 years old a classic. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, damn. We literally became the old people. How did that happen?
You know what it did, though?
It did, bro.
Well, that's where we got to stay relevant, and we have to know, you know, it's like, because eventually these words that we don't like or whatever, you know, are key words.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, staying relevant with those keywords is a good idea.
Honestly, I like some of the new lingo, though. Like, I really like saying no cap.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Even though that's not almost new anymore. Even though it is, but it isn't.
It is, but it
those
isn't.
other words you're speaking of are even far more new. Yeah. So those are even, you know, better to stay key on.
Or like when they say crashing out. Like I remember back in the day we used to say they're wiling out. But now they're crashing out. But it means the same thing.
And yet crashing out way back in the day could have been you were going to bed.
Yeah, crashing out. That's what I take crashing out as. You know what I mean? I'm about to crash out.
Yeah.
But now it's like that means that you're flipping one. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you're just going crazy.
Fucking lingo switch. Oh, this came out sick.
And then like one thing about like the new styles that I trip out on is like everybody's all about those like ski masks.
Oh God.
And all I can
You gonna go into a bank with that? It's like, my God.
Right, bro. And people literally walk around with their whole face covered, and I'm just like,
Well, what's up with this clown? Did you see that dude with the tattoos all over his face, looking like some big old hardcore dude, and he walks up with some other brothers with a ski mask, and he says, "Oh, I want to bless you and hand you money." That's all a rehearsal, dude.
yeah.
It's the way you want to bless and hand. None of you look intimidating. You all look like idiots.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I don't. That shit. You came and did that here. Someone would get fucked up. That's where I'm like, there's nobody would be afraid of you here.
Yep.
Like, where is that's happening? Because I was like, damn,
Right.
out here, fools wouldn't even. It's like they'd rob you.
Yeah.
It's like that
Literally.
should be on right then and there. There's some video of someone posted where some homie tried to like steal some chick's purse, and then and I guess she beat him up with her purse or whatever. I was like, God damn.
Wow.
Here in Albuquerque, it's like you couldn't
That's
even.
definitely Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Like I know the girls
Whooped
be
his
going up
ass,
against
it
guys
was-
over here. They don't care. They're crazy.
Yeah, hey dog, well, I swear to God, one time I was downtown, I seen that happen.
Oh yeah, bro. And chicks will, and that's because they know that somebody will stick up for them. You know what I mean?
And that did happen.
Yep.
Someone stuck up for the chick.
Oh yeah, she went and punched him, and then he retaliates, and then
And then everyone was, because it's just too much. It's
Yeah.
like, you shouldn't be hitting a chick.
yeah. Oh, I can't believe you hit a girl. It's like, well, like honestly,
Hatamoki.
yeah. Well, you shouldn't be hitting anybody in general. Like, why did she hit him? You know. But I'm a firm believer in if you don't want somebody to put their hands on you, you don't put their hands on them.
Yeah, I
mean,
agree. This was like some lesbian chick that ran out there and started like socking some fool. There was a fight. Two fools were banging, and some lesbian chick came out of the nowhere, like with haymakers, with swing. And so he
Damn.
got up, and I guess he finally like threw her on the ground or did some shit. And everyone's like, "Oh,
that's messed up.
yeah." And it was
How
like,
dare
really,
you? How dare
Yeah.
you get assaulted and defend yourself?
Yeah, no shit. I love that you said that, guy. I swear to God, that's where I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
I mean, look, because I hate to say, if you're on a full-fledged fight with another homie or whatever, that could go any route. Your mindset's different. So it's like,
Yeah.
for a chick to jump on your back or to do, I mean, it's almost, you know what I mean? It's almost like, you know, it's, what do you do? Hip toss her or let her, she stays on your back, or it's like,
Yeah.
where does that come to a... I'm not going to get beat up by some, you know, dude.
I don't
over some
condone.
chick
I don't
or-
condone hitting women. However, if you have to defend yourself, hey, by all means, do what you got to do. It doesn't mean you have to take it to the extreme and
Yeah.
break her jaw and stomp her out. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? But I mean,
exactly.
if you have to use force to get her away from you, then grab that bitch and throw her. Like,
Yeah, that ain't going to be the end of the world.
yeah,
either.
it's not gonna kill her that you grabbed her and took her off you because she was assaulting you when you wanted her to stop.
And
Like,
chicks in Albuquerque are wild, dog.
Oh, yeah.
So it'd be like that skinny ass chick that you thought wasn't shit, or that she's as strong as we are.
Yeah.
That's where I was like, damn, I seen it because I used to wrestle and fool around, and so like, I've wrestled even with, women before, and some of them are strong.
Oh,
like to
bro.
where you didn't expect that. It's like, oh yeah, she's kind of tough. She had a weak boyfriend.
the
She
ones
might
that
beat him
are
up.
really strong are the ones from either the Salda Valley
Yeah.
or Ranchitos area, the ones that grew up kind of farming in a way.
Oh yeah.
The small town chicks, bro, like throughout New Mexico. Like I said,
Little Bosque Farms.
oh,
It's all fucking.
they're fucking strong, bro. Like my girl, she grew up in Algodones,
Oh yeah.
and so she grew up on a farm. She did a lot of farming and stuff growing up, and she was chucking bales of hay, and she's doing all this shit, like what guys would be doing, you know what I mean? So girls that grew up like that definitely possess a strength that's natural. You know how like when you do manual construction, you do manual labor,
Yeah.
and you build this like strength, and you don't really see the results in the muscles like that, but they just have this like strength that's just natural. Like that's what those type of chicks have, bro. They'll chuck your ass like a bale of hay.
Yeah, that's crazy. Big old chicken shape.
And their legs are strong. You'll notice any chick from the farm has thick ass thighs, bro.
Yeah.
And especially in New Mexico, you got like gangster mixed with farmer, or cowgirl mixed with chola.
Look, when I came from California out here, the first thing I noticed, they're tough.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
they'll fight. Like it's like not only will they fight, they're really tough out here. That's what I was like, God damn, these guys are. It's different out here. That's why you see the UFC thrives so heavy in.
Oh yeah. And we're a fighting state, you know. Like a lot of people know us for being known for that, you know, for boxing, MMA.
And what are you into MMA or anything?
I've never done it. I've never done it professionally or nothing. I've never even sparred or anything. I've just, to be honest,
That doesn't mean you couldn't.
No, it doesn't mean I couldn't do it, but I'd be down one day, you know, just to do it.
Well, you know, they do like celebrity fights or whatever once in a, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I tried to get
Like
into
how
that.
Blueface did that or whatever.
The Influencer Fighting League reached out to me to do that, and I told them,
that's sick. That would be dope.
Yeah,
dude.
I told them, and then they said,
Would
well,
Diego have them train you?
they're like, well, who would you want to box? What other influencer? And I was like, well, the only one that made sense was Johnny James. So I called him out.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, but he denied it though.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
damn.
He said he was too busy.
Good. I feel like I know what would, you know, it's like, damn, that's a trip. Sick.
Yeah, well,
That'd be a good one.
And then people automatically assume that I called him out. Like if I was hating on him, I'm like,
Nah.
no, bro. Like
Everybody gets to win.
Obviously, you don't know who I am growing up because I could fight my friend just because he said, hey, like, want to throw a fade? Just for the fuck of it. I've done it before. You know what I mean? So it's not like I have to fight somebody with emotion behind it. You know what I mean? It could just be a let's see what we can do type shit. You know?
Oh wow, sick.
Plus, I was locked up, and you know how that goes when you're locked up. You know.
And when were you locked up?
2016 jail, and then like 2017 to the end of 2019, right before I hit 20, I got locked. I got out.
Oh, so were you in just jail or prison?
Both.
Oh, you were in prison too?
Yep. So I did some time at MDC. I did some time at Sandoval County, as far as jails go, and then I got sent to prison. I started off at the level 2. Points got hiked up for getting in a couple of fights. Got sent to the level 3 in Hobbs. And then
Oh wow, sick! I was in the 3 in Hobbs. What year were you in Hobbs?
2018, 2019.
Oh yeah, I was in Hobbs in 2007.
Yeah, and
I opened up Clayton. I've been over to Santa Fe, the level 6, 3S 109. I was in Santa Fe level 5. I was in the 2.
I spent only 30 days at the level 6 in RDC in Los Lunas.
Oh yeah.
But partially that was for transfer and bed space availability, so.
Still got to see it.
Yeah, sucks 23-hour lockdown.
Yeah.
And they were mad as hell at me when they put me in level 6 because I was talking shit to one of the sergeants, right? But he was threatening me, acting like I'll beat the fuck out of you. I said, I wish you would. Go ahead, throw first punch. I said, we'll get down right here, bro. I said, I don't give a fuck if you're a cop or not, you know? And he ended up he's just all talk, really. And then they went in to get their little revenge on me. They put me in a pod that was housing clicksters. So like the
in Santa Fe or
in RDC.
Oh wow! Oh, so they had S. No, I'm familiar with the S for sure.
And then they had Alciers in there and Sureños from Cali.
Yeah.
And being from Burqueño, those are enemies. You know what I mean? They consider us enemies. That we consider them enemies in lockup. So when they wanted to punish me, they put me in a pod that was nothing but them. But it was a lockdown pod, so it's not like they were just chilling in the day room and put me in there. They were all locked up.
Still, though, the tension's high. I was in level 6 in between 2 S&Mers, and we just had it out with a lot of S&Mers and cruises.
Yeah.
Juan Mendez from the S, commander of the S, and then some other homie named Conejo Rabbit from the S that, they both wanted to get at me. So just the feeling that they wanted to do that was there because them fools will do it. So it's like
and they don't fight like that. Those type of people don't fight. Like they pull out shanks. You know what I mean? So
they were real S&Mers for sure.
And then
we didn't get along with them either.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's because of what they were doing, and I understand why. And I understand why rides started being created in the state prison system. But you know what I mean? And But they're no longer on the yard. When I was there, they weren't on the yard.
No, they weren't even there we got them off the yard.
Yeah.
So in 2006 in Las Cruces, we got rid of them. In 2005.
Yeah, I got a 84971 number.
Mine's 60467.
Oh, I forgot 6 numbers.
And my address is 6407.
Oh, really?
That's weird, dude.
Wow. It's like one of those numerology things.
Yeah. But 60 is a fucking old number. You almost
That is
reached
old
a
number,
5.
bro. Yeah.
In 90 days, I would have had a 5.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
There was a homie that had
Yeah, because that's like in the 90s, right? Like
that.
early
No, that was
2000s?
in 2000.
Okay.
2003.
Okay, so then
2004.
4 numbers were like 90s.
Nah, because you. So look, I'm 6'0",
Yeah.
and then 4'6'7". I'm only 467 numbers into the 6.
Yeah.
So 400 people before me was, and they're having people, 13 people a day going there, damn
Yeah.
near. So it's like you got to imagine it's you were missed it by maybe 6 months.
Yep. Damn. I couldn't even imagine what numbers they're in now. It's already been fucking 5
a
years.
million.
I've been
It's
up.
all my God.
It's all.
Ah,
Yeah, it's fucking.
That's fucking.
It's all at 10,000 now.
That's a trip.
And a
Well,
lot
I
of-
wonder fucking. I have a homie in there now, and he's all, "Oh, hey brother, they so and so's on his iPad," and I don't. Dude, I don't want to hear any of that.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine an iPad in jail.
Right.
That shit, there ain't no way. I can't comprehend that.
Right.
I
Like,
couldn't
The
comprehend
best
when-
things that we had were clear TVs and clear radios and a clear MP3
The first
player.
time I had ever seen a flat screen television, we showed up to Clayton. And guess what? Hey, I'd fight over that motherfucker. Hey, as soon as I walked in there, I was like, that shit right there, that's ours.
Yeah.
That's the Albuquerque TV.
Yep.
And it's like we had that TV. But, I had opened up Clayton, so we were, that shit was, we were the first ones there. So it was like the first, probably 15 inmates in that pod.
Oh, yeah.
Cruces was the better prison, but Hobbs was elite too.
Yeah. Hobbs was just, it was the most dangerous
It
state
was.
prison when I went there. I don't know if it's always been, but
Yeah, probably second most when I was there, just because it was still, it was popping. It was a good, it was a good idea to call that one a prison. I mean, it was a real prison.
Yeah. Shit,
Because
bro.
even when I got there and I seen the fools that were that big and in shape, and
Yeah,
I was even like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's pretty nerve-wracking, bro. When you go into a prison and everybody is built like fucking UFC fighters.
Well, that's the prison
You
that
know?
was. Cruces didn't even have that.
Yeah.
Because I showed up to Hobbs and I was like, damn, these fuckers are taking this shit serious.
Yeah, and they're working out 500 burpee sets a day. And then they have like strict rules, bro. Like,
was Silent from Sanho in there when you were in there?
no,
Or Shinana?
there was a Silent in there, but he was from West Side and he was a youngster.
All right.
Yeah, that was the only Silent I knew that was in there. There was a few old school heads in there too, though. You know what I mean?
It's like for just still hanging out. It's
Yeah,
like
bro.
my God.
Yeah, bro. Like, there's
I
people.
couldn't do that.
There's homies that I knew
Fuck.
that I went to school with, bro, and I seen them locked up in there, and they're like, "Yeah, I got about 5 more years, dog." I'm like, "God damn, bro."
That's a long
Like, I used to
time.
smoke weed with you, bro. We used to fucking be stoners. You turn into a gangster.
Yeah.
But I mean, same goes for me. You know what I mean? I guess stealing cars isn't exactly a non-gangster thing to do, right?
Yeah, but at least we switched our shit around. And
Yeah, bro.
We're on a different. I don't mind anything I do.
I couldn't
I'm like,
imagine
fuck it.
taking property that doesn't belong to me
Yeah,
anymore.
I'm
right?
the
Like,
same with what you're on. That's
Yeah.
exactly right. So I could watch even start to look how fucking,
Oh hell yeah!
and then watching me just pop this side watch. So how it, yeah, that homie missed his whole haircut. It was like, geez.
I know. I was
Oh, I'm late. It's like, you're fuck 31 minutes late. It's like,
it's like missing your appointment.
we're on the next appointment
is
already. It's
different
like,
than being late.
I was like,
5 minutes
damn.
is late. 10 minutes is late.
But I was still nice to him, and it was like, even though we have some little charging thing, I'm like, you didn't make it, I'm not going to charge you. I was like, I don't, you know what I mean? If you didn't sit down, and there's no reason to. And then he booked another one, so he'll be back.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at least he understood, bro, that he fucked up.
I think he woke up late, or there was, fucking looked like he was just waking up.
Yeah. I made sure to be here early because I was like, fuck, bro.
Well, that's where I'm saying, though, I wasn't going to, it was like I already had that in priority. You had already You know what I mean? There's already probably engaging fucking events. And we'll be here all day. He can come back by. So I don't know.
Yeah, what I don't think a lot of people understand about Albuquerque is it's like it has its own little vibe to it here, and some of it is a negative vibe, and then some of it is a positive vibe. So it's like one of those double-edged swords type of places, right? Because some of it's good, some of it's bad, you know. And the stuff that's good, it's really good, and the stuff that's bad, it's really bad.
And what is some of that stuff?
I would say like the really bad stuff would be like just, you know, where the drugs that come into our state, you know, we are a hub. We have I-40 and I-25 that intersect, and those are like you know, drug pushers they love the hubs, right? Because they can traffic their shit all over the country that way. And being in that city, I mean, it makes drug prices cheaper, regularly available to anybody. So people, you know, they will develop habits and get on the streets and, you know, shit like that. That's kind of the downfall, right? Is like there's a lot of bad out there too when it comes to that, you know. But I would say like the really good is like the culture, the food, the style, the way we talk, you know, just the vibe of like some of the people that are bred and born here have this personality, you know, that it's just like welcoming, you know what I mean? It's like a hospitality that we have for people right away.
Yeah, I agree. It's a lot more hospitable than New York was, for sure.
Oh, if you go to a place like New York,
They treat you like shit.
I'm guaranteed, like somebody told me, they're like, bro, just when you go out to a place like that, just don't take anything serious on how people talk and act out there, because you'll be getting in a fight every fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like people are just like that culture out there is just like, they're very direct, very loud.
And rude.
And rude, full of insults. You know what I mean? Like, hey, get the fuck out of here, you fucking jerk off, you know? Like,
and really, that'll get you fucked up out here.
Yeah, you say
that ain't, it's like shit. Hookers ain't having that.
It's like, who in the fuck do you think you're talking to? You know, like that's our
out there, they talk to each other like that. Hookers treat each other like shit.
And like yell at the top of their lungs to each other.
I don't.
Fucking moron.
Yes.
And I'm like, bro, if somebody yelled at me, you fucking moron, we're fighting.
Yeah.
Like, that shit. Like, so the culture is definitely different out there.
The culture is you're talking to everyone's your kid.
Yeah.
It's like, my God.
Yeah.
Treating everyone's your kid or your wife.
Or like in Boston, they like in, you know, I gotta say, I really like the accents out there.
Oh, you were in Boston?
I've never been to Boston, but like from watching movies and shit like that, like seeing on the internet. I really like the lingo out there because they're like
it's a fucking rude accent. Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, they have like an attitude, like New Yorkers, New Jersey, like they'll have like that attitude in their lingo, you know?
So imagine showing up to the old West Side or showing up to Hobbs, or it's like, yeah. That's where I said that shit'll lose quick.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna, that ain't sticking around.
Yeah, you'll get humbled real quick talking like, you ain't gonna call nobody a jerk off like that, repeatedly like that.
And fools out here can fight. That's what I was like.
Oh, yeah, bro. I mean, you got knuckleheads, like I was telling you earlier, bro. Like, I grew up with homies that were in it just to, like, for the fuck of it, for the sport of it. Like, hey, you want to fight? Yeah, fuck it, let's go. Let's see
Those
what
are the toughest ones.
And also, too, even if you weren't that way and you've been in fights, like, you get to a point where, like, you lose the fear of getting hit in the face.
Yeah.
And you lose the fear of hurting somebody.
Like, and everyone here has good cardio because of the mountains, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying everyone in New Mexico has exceptional cardio compared to anywhere else.
Yeah.
Just because of the mountains. Even if you just live up here, you're in better health.
Well, I mean, look, bro, look at the difference in elevation, right? You had Nick Diaz versus Diego Sanchez.
Couldn't fuck with him.
And Diego
beat his ass.
Had the stamina for the whole fight.
Hey, that was a great fight right there that you brought up.
Badass fight.
That's a really good. Yeah. That put him on the map too, just because it's like, damn.
Yeah, he beating Diaz.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
And he's from Albuquerque, you know. But I mean, in the fighting world, I think a lot of people respect fighters coming from Albuquerque. So when they see that they're from Albuquerque, I think they push a little harder for that fight because they're like, oh damn, they're from Albuquerque.
People trip out and they'll be like, when I go out of town, like, oh, John Jones is out here, and it's like, yeah, all of them are out here, dude.
Donald Sanchez.
Anyone who's a good MMA fighter, you know, at one point has been out here to Greg Jackson's.
Oh yeah, And it's to learn the fighting style that they teach over there. You know what I mean? I would assume that's why.
Greg Jackson's Gaidu Jitsu,
Yeah.
his own very own fighting style.
There you go, and it's very effective and obviously one of the best. So that's why people come.
That's why you got to
from
be
all over
worried out here. It's like you could have done jiu-jitsu and then, you know, they're fighting you and little do they know you're somewhat professional.
Yep.
A lot of people out here have training.
Yeah. Exactly.
Which is crazy. A lot of guys walking around with fucked up ears and
Oh yeah, scarred up faces. My boy,
Boxers
he's actually got a fight coming up for the BKFC. That's
Ooh,
going
flip.
on February 28th. Mono.
oh, Mano Otero from
Yep.
Belen, sick.
Yep, that's my boy.
Shout
right
out to Mano Otero. I remember when he beat up Adamoki.
Yeah, he's also, Mono is
I
also.
swear to God.
Mono is also my. He's also my business partner and friend too. So that's pretty.
Oh,
cool,
no
bro.
way.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, he seems like a cool ass dude. I don't
He
know him
is,
very
bro.
well, but I
Really
like
down
his
to
fights.
He's really down to earth and like.
He's
If
a
you guys
solid-ass
see this
dude.
guy fight,
He's sick.
like compare it to like how he is as a person, it's like yin and yang, bro. Like he's a savage when it comes to fighting, but like the guy is the nicest, kind-hearted motherfucker you'll ever meet.
Yeah, that's sick. Watch,
Yeah.
look at this now.
Oh yeah, bro.
Look at how that came out.
Cherry. Oh, look at that.
And so what do you think?
I like it, bro.
Sick.